Hello guys, welcome to Apply Now. So I am making this video after a very long time. In this video we'll discuss the Wipro's hiring process after you complete the 10 days of training, that is 45 days of training under Wipro. In this process we will discuss that. In this video we'll discuss that. So you can see when you complete the 10 days of training under any domain, you can get the mail for 45 days of training, or some of the candidates after waiting for 2 to 3 months they got the rejection mail also. Like, you can see the mail: after careful review of your performance in the final assessment, we regret to inform that you did not meet the required criteria for successful completion of the training. But they haven't mentioned any criteria for the passing marks or anything, like what they are taking, final assessment, daily assessment, or project. They haven't mentioned anything. They are randomly sending the mails on only, like, you haven't met the criteria, so we're canceling your onboarding. And some of the candidates, after 2 to 3 days of waiting, after 10 days of training, they got a mail for 45 days of training. There are different domains are there, like C++, Java, web development, SQL, or 5G, Microsoft software, like web development software. All these multiple domains are there. So in each domains there are multiple subject that you need to study, which will be somewhat related to your main domain only. And after you complete each subject, there will be a milestone assessment. That is, like, if you are in C++, like, they may include SQL, some basic SQL. So for that basic SQL, or you need to give a milestone assessment, or some basic Linux may be there. For that you need to also give a milestone assessment. And multiple training companies are there who are giving this training from Wipro. So some candidates who have gone through some other domain training in the 10 days of training, like some of the candidates got Python training, some of the candidates got C++ domain in 45 days of training. So that is this thing also, they are not doing anything. Like, they may change after you complain. If you come across this, you can contact Wipro and submit your complaint for this. And there are also soft skills training also in this 45 days of training, like basic English will be there. And during this 45 days of training there will be daily assessment, like mainly MCQs will be there, and code snippets may be there for coding part, like C++, Java, or Python development. And you need to solve that and give the output like MCQs, like that. And in the milestone exam there will be MCQs plus coding part. So there are specific test cases they will mention. You need to pass those test cases through making the code appropriate. And after that there will be final exam. So candidates who are in specific domain, like C++, there are 4 to 5 subject. After you complete all the subject, there will be a final exam. So in the final exam, this is basically same like milestone assessment only, but all the subject will be covered here. There will be MCQs and coding part as well. 2 to 3 hours of exam will be there. And after you complete that, there will be a capstone project, and you need to prepare a capstone project. The project is mainly domain specific, like if you are from C++, you will get a C++ project, and Java project if you are from Java background. The trainer will divide your whole batch into some specific members, like 6 or 7 or 8 persons per team. So as a team you need to make a capstone project and present the project at the final day of the training. And after that training, again the waiting phase starts. Some of the candidates also got onboarding in between the training of 45 days. So, like, some of the candidates haven't completed the 45 days of training, but in between they got the onboarding mail, so they left the training and joined Wipro. And some candidates, after completing the 45 days of training, they got some mail like onboarding update. They sent a survey form that you need to fill, and basically give your consent that you are available to join on that day, and I think there will be a virtual onboarding. After that you will get the further access updates. And the main thing that is, they are not disclosing how they are marking for the onboarding, that is how much marks is allotted for the daily assessment, or how much marks is there for milestone or final assessment or capstone project. Like the marks division is not clear, and they are sending randomly some mails to candidates in between the training to get onboarding, or some random email after waiting for 2 to 3 months of candidates for the onboarding rejection. Like this is total waste of time. So if you have other offers in hand, join that, other than waiting for these things, like totally unpaid training, and it is no surety of getting onboarding also. All things are happening randomly, there is no criteria. I think they are following some criteria, but they haven't disclosed on how they are doing that. Basically there are capstone project, final assessment, milestone, and daily assessment. These four are there for evaluation. I think these four criterias are there, but don't know how they are giving the marking for these four things. And it is better to join other companies instead of waiting and wasting your time for these things. That will I suggest. That's all for this video. If you have any query, you can post it in the comment. I will try to reply that also. That's all. Have a good day, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe our channel for more job updates. That's all. Have a good day.